Welcome back, guys. Welcome back to the Real Upper 90. My name is Andrew. I am super excited. I don't know if you can tell, but I am so stoked right now, man. Like, you see, I got my scarf, I got my hat, got my jersey, the classic, I'm all decked out in Barcelona gear right now because I am just happy. Obviously, that was a spectacular performance yesterday, man. Like, everything was perfect from the starting lineup, the overall performance, and the end result. Oh my God, so incredible. Look, man, I don't even know where to start, but hey, I'm gonna go ahead and just address the starting lineup real quickly, and I'm gonna also talk about just the game itself, in-game management, as well as the result and what that means. So without further ado, let's get into it. All right, so firstly, the starting lineup is exactly what I predicted. The only difference was Sergio Roberto, and I did say in my preview video, which you guys should go and watch if you haven't already seen it. But in that video, I said if Christensen, if he's not 100% fit and ready to go from the start, then we could bring in Sergio Roberto. But as it turns out, Sergio Roberto came in from the start. Christensen came on later on as a sub, and we'll talk about that. But the starting lineup was spot on. And it needed to be, right? Because as I was saying in my previous video, if it's not broken, there's no need to fix it. And this strategy been working, the lineup, everything been working, so why not just continue, right? So that's the first thing, is the starting lineup. And then the approach from the beginning, we came out, we meant business. Right from the jump, we meant business, and we were just going at it, creating chances. Yes, we conceded a few chances, but we were creating, and it was beautiful. And then Rafinha, when it got the go-ahead goal, and that at that point I was just like, yes, we got this. I could feel the confidence just like coursing through these guys' veins, man. I was just like, yes, we got it. And then Cancelo had that chance where he should have just passed the ball to Lewandowski or Lamine for the second right before halftime, and of course he got greedy, took the shot, missed it. These kind of things happen. It could have cost us, and I'm glad it didn't. But overall, the performance in the first half was spectacular. Lewandowski was doing exactly what he needed to be. He was holding up ball possession. He was distributing it. He was heading balls. He was doing everything that he needed to be, all but scoring. But his game management was just incredible. And then came the second half, and Barcelona started out a little lethargic. This is kind of old Barcelona, and that was not cool at all. We paid the price. When the first goal went in, when Dembele scored an equalizer, I was like, oh my God, not again. I started reminiscing Liverpool, Roma, Madrid, all these games where we were leading comfortably and then just fall apart. And I was just like, this can't be it, please. And then moments later, here comes the second one, and the Parc des Princes was just jumping. The players were feeling themselves. The stadium was support. It was just like, oh my God. And then it happened. The one thing that Barcelona needed to do, they did it, which was to calm down. They calmed things down. And that was a game changer for me. It was the response after that second goal. In previous games, we would have melted and crumbled, right? Instead, we just calmed things down, got a hold of ourselves, start moving the ball around, start regain some ball possession and ball control, and it paid off. Just like that, shortly thereafter, substitution was made. And that's another thing too. I spoke about Xavi's in-game management and the need to make sure that he is making the right changes at the right time, making the right adjustment as the game is evolving. And he did just that. Pedri came on, and in moments later after coming on, bam, a killer pass and a killer goal. 2-2, right? That knocked the air out of the Parc des Princes. And you could also tell that the PSG players were also a little bit shell-shocked. It was like, no, we were on the ascendancy, and then all of a sudden, bam, we're level again. So you could tell that it took something away from them a little bit. And then the in-game management continued, because then later on, Xavi made that change. He took off Rafinha, brought on Ferran. I didn't think that Ferran impacted the game that much, but the moving around of the different various pieces, it gave PSG backline something else to think about, because it was different types of players coming in with a different approach. So now, they were going from 100 miles an hour. Now they got to slow down and try to figure out, okay, how is this guy going to play? It was just beautiful. And then 75th minute, brought on Christensen for Frankie, which was a good sub, by the way, because Frankie's just fresh back from injury. And then just like that, 1 minute later, corner kick, bam, on his birthday, man. Like, that's the best birthday gift ever, man. Like, 3-2. 3-2. And, you know, kudos to PSG because they kept fighting. They kept coming at it. You know, they hit the post. Dembele hit the post. They had a couple of chances, you know. Exceptional defending from Barcelona. The hallmark of what won us La Liga last year was great defending. We had a problem with defending earlier this season, but we were able to regain that over the last few weeks, and it paid off. Cubarsi and Araujo made some exceptional, brilliant stops that needed to happen, because if not, we would have conceded. It would have probably been 3-3, maybe even 4-3. So kudos to those guys. You know, Ter Stegen did his job as well. You know, when you look around the field, trying to pick a man of the match, they gave it to Rafinha probably because he had 2 goals. But in all honesty, you could give it to anybody on the Barcelona team. You could give it to a couple of PSG players as well. It was such a brilliant game. And, you know, I just got to give mad credit to Xavi. One, for getting his game plan correctly. Credit goes to all of the players for, you know, executing that game plan to perfection. You know, yes, we let in a couple of goals, but it would be unrealistic to think that we can go into the Parc des Princes up against Barcola, Dembele, you know, Mbappe, all of these guys and not concede. These guys are way too good to not score at least 1 goal. So overall, you know, we got it right. We did everything that we needed to do and came away with the victory. And I am so stoked, man. I'm so delighted because I called that game. In my preview video, I did say we will win 2-1. At first I was like, you know, I could see a draw, but then I'm like, no, we need to win this game. We need to win. And I said 2-1. It turns out 3-2, but that's okay. We will take that. It's a victory. You know, too bad the away goal rules does not apply anymore, but still, it is a victory. It's an advantage, and we're in a great position right now to knock them out and progress to the semifinals. And so right now, you know, it's just all great feelings. You know, everybody's feeling great. I'm pretty sure all the Barcelona fans, you know, we've waited for this moment for so long. In the last several seasons, we have not even made it to the quarterfinal. Got knocked out in the group stages, got knocked out at the round of 16. So it's just incredible to be back in the Champions League at this stage, big Champions League nights, and not just being there, but performing in the way that we've been performing and getting results. So it's just been an incredible feeling, man. I'm overjoyed. Right now, we just need to, you know, take it down, calm down, come down a few notches, reset, because we got Cadiz on the weekend. You know, I believe that's an away game. And then it's back to PSG next week. So let me know, guys, what you think in the comments down below. You know, tell me what your thoughts are, your feelings, the emotions that was going through you when we conceded the equalizer and then the go-ahead PSG goal. You know, let me know what your thoughts were. Let me know about Cubarsi. This kid is something else, man. That pass out the back, something else. It was incredible. I mean, he basically created that goal, you know, and that came from the defense. Like, it's incredible, this kid's future, man. You know, Lamine did his best, but, you know, everybody performed so well. It was such a beautiful game to watch, man. Like, I was a little stressed. In fact, I was a lot of stressed. But overall, you know, we got the job done. Kudos to the boys. You know, I do believe, I will say, I've said it before, and I'll say it again. We will make it to the finals. And when we get there, it don't matter who is on the other side of that bracket, Real Madrid or City, which I believe is going to be one of those two, more likely City. We will win. Barcelona will lift the Champions League 2024. Mark my words, guys. So thank you so much for your support. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Don't forget to like this video. If you do enjoy these content I'm putting out, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you in the next one. Until then, guys, peace and more love.